Hello Star Crafters, this is Wookie, and this is the first video in my Bronze League Lessons series. These are quick little lessons that I've learned from playing in the Bronze League, and hopefully if you're in the Bronze League, that will help you win a couple, 3 more games. I spawned in the bottom left as the Protoss red, my friend and coworker Mortius in the top right as the blue Protoss. The map is Crossfire. This is a non-league game. I believe neither of us had even qualified yet. We're both very new, and this was some of the first 1v1 we had actually done. So you can see right away, I send out a scouting probe, make a pylon, and head toward Mortius's base. Pretty standard stuff. In Bronze, you don't really have to scout. But I had seen people do it on the internet from watching the YouTube videos, and so I thought I would give it a try. It works out to my advantage as I'm able to pull off a little cheese, and it's part of today's lesson. Now here I make it into Mortius's base. I pause, and in the time it takes me to catch up to my probe, we can see Mortius brings his probe out for his first pylon. A little late, but that's fine because we are complete noobs at this point. Now my probe sees Mortius's pylon and skirts around it. I kind of misclicked there, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. But you can see my probe's vision. Here he comes. We see the pylon and back out real quick. Now I don't know if Mortius saw that or not, but I realized that that is going to have a very small field of vision, so I skirt around it, sneak into his base, and this is a guy I call a friend of mine. I proxy pylon him, and that's what I want to talk about, is the placement of this pylon right here. If Mortius had brought his probe out to about this area where his ramp is, this is the ramp here, if he puts this pylon right about here, he has complete vision on the entrance of his ramp. And the way the timing worked out, he probably runs directly into my probe, and I don't even get into his base to plant a pylon in there like that. I don't know at this point in the game if he's going to see that pylon or not, if it's going to work out for me, but for now, I've got it there. You can see he comes out and puts another pylon down, and with that double powers his gateway that he's warping in, which is a good idea. He comes really close to seeing my pylon, but he doesn't. The vision on this is going to be a little bit limited when it's warping in, but once it gets warped in, it opens all the way up. And you can see he almost sees my pylon. And that's what I think can help you if you are having trouble securing your base early in a game. You start right here, so close to your ramp. It doesn't matter what the map is. You start a lot closer to your ramp than your opponent does. Get to your ramp. Get some vision on it. Get your first structure built right there. He's got dark corners in his base, and I'm hiding in them. So another thing he could do is maybe take the zealot. He's clearly not going anywhere with it, so he could shift-click his way around the edge of his base and check for proxies. Sometimes, depending on the map, you even want to run out the front ridge, check for proxies in your natural expansion. It's back at my base. I'm getting a 4-gate and warp gates going. I know it's coming, and we're going to speed it up. We're going to see how this ends up for Mortius, because he did not get himself vision on his front ramp. See that? And because I was able to keep that there, I ultimately warp some units directly into his base, and am able to, with complete lack of micro I might add, take him out from the inside. I didn't have to run the map. I was able to just warp in right from that pylon. So speeding up a little bit more. This was the result, and the main reason that was able to happen was that pylon that I just blew up right there was not placed close enough to his ramp. You can see he eventually got one out there, but it was too late at that point. So there's something you can think about if you are getting proxy rushed or proxy pyloned or having trouble securing your base at the beginning of a game. Get vision on your ramp right away so you can avoid things like this. I am Wookie, and I hope you learned something. If you didn't, if you're already good, please give us a comment or some critique, and let us know what else we can do to stop sucking. Thank you.